Okay. No, I'm not going anywhere.
Hello? Hey. Yeah, that's what I thought. I just figured Resmeds did? Oh, really? Yeah. Oh, wow. Yeah, so I just saw that, and I'm just... Because mine's the same one. I just wanted to make sure, like, I'm going to look through mine, just make sure there's no, like, Phillips paperwork on it or anything. You know, it's not like a subcontract deal, because you never know. So, but, yeah, and I know you and Mom know a couple other people maybe, so... I will, I'm talking to a friend right now, but I will call you tomorrow. What's that? You going to work for 3? So I'll call you nearly after 2. We'll talk about something for Father's Day. Sound good? Alright, love you. Bye. Okay. Alright, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Sorry about that, folks. So...
You need to switch your information on Twitch over.
Oh shit, am I...
You're still showing as Necromunda.
Okay. Let's see. Can I do that from this app? I actually might not be able to do it from the app. Okay, that's fine. Go ahead and tweet. Go ahead and tweet. I don't understand why it can't automatically detect the game you're playing, right?
I don't know.
Fuck. Stream manager. Edit stream info. That's not how you spell vampire. Done. Alright, that should have done it.
Okay. Yep.
Vampire the Mumbler. Thanks, Jinx. Okay. Cool. Okay, so that update's live. Good to know. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to, I guess this is our episode 12 of this series.
It can't be only episode 12, is it?
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
Yeah, so I'm your player, Nate. Joining me is Samantha.
Hey, yo.
And I am playing through Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines, and this is basically my first exposure to this mythos. I've learned a lot. Let's see. And because I'm very smart, for my saved game, when I saved my game last time, I said what we needed to do. So,
yeah,
talk to a screenwriter apparently. Let's do that.
Yep, this is a good mission. Just as a recap, it turns out there is a script that's out there that's being shopped around that is way too accurate on vampire lore, and you got to go talk to the screenwriter and see what vampire that screenwriter's been talking to.
Yep.
Because that is a breach of the Masquerade.
I imagine there's got to be some vampires, though, who are like, no, this is what we got to do.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
Like, because eventually people will start seeing stuff, and people will start, as technology improves, people will start recording shit. So we need to get out ahead of this. It's like Men in Black, where like they put like the crazy stories or whatever. It's all real.
Yeah. So the fun fact. In V5, the 5th edition that just came out a couple years ago now, there has been a massive governmental effort to purge vampires. And the reason that they could do that is because people were careless. They were using cell phones and texting about being vampire shit. And there's this whole like Nosferatu Shrek net that was basically where all vampires would hang out online. It was just vampire Facebook. And and the government managed to find their way into it and created a special task force that they call the Second Inquisition. Which,
what a name!
yeah, I mean, how on the nose? Created the Second Inquisition to absolutely murderate all of vampire kind. So, if you play Coteries of New York, one of the things that you'll notice is that they talk about the rules, like you're not allowed to have a cell phone, you're not supposed to have any like electronic communication whatsoever, because they are on high alert for that shit because of the Second Inquisition. So I haven't finished Coteries of New York, so I don't know if that plays out, but it is something that is worth noting. The breach of the Masquerade definitely led to a lot of vampires meeting their final death.
Interesting.
Yep.
I wonder if that's going to be the setup for that Blood Hunt game.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I cannot understand how that Blood Hunt game is supposed to function, and the trailer has not been very forthcoming. And yeah, Jinx, I haven't finished Coteries yet. I had a tragic save loss after 7 hours of play, so we didn't finish it. We did go back to it a couple of days ago, so hopefully we'll get through it soon. I unfucked my relationship with the Tremere, and now we're best friends forever. So, the first time that I played Coteries, you're trying to recruit people to your coterie, and I boned up the talk with the Tremere like instantly, and he's like, "Get out of my office." I'm like, "Okay, bye." So, yeah. But yeah, there's if you're watching this back later, this is the week of E3 2021, such as it is.
Oh, right. Yeah. So.
And Nate and I, before we came on stream, were noting all of the new White Wolf properties that have been announced or that trailers are dropping. We've got that Battle Royale game, Blood Hunt. There's a new, what I believe is an RPG called Swan Song. It's also set in Seattle. No. Where is it set? It's set somewhere unexpected. Boston? I don't know.
Oh, Boston would be nice.
If it's set in Boston, then you definitely should play that on stream.
Oh yeah, I'm intimately familiar.
Because the setting would
Not
be
really.
yeah,
but I know I'm close enough.
Right, it would be interesting to be like, oh yeah, I recognize that landmark or whatever. I'm gonna look it up.
Oh, this guy's gonna redefine the vampire movie. He's gonna write 28 Days Later.
Doing the real deal. Not only is it gonna be scary, but it's gonna be believable.
This fucking guy.
Well, in my story, it's not like about garlic and bats, okay? It's about vampire societies and stuff. You know, like, what would vampires be?
Wikipedia.
Society without being.
So there is another vampire game that was shown that is not based in World of Darkness. It's just this year seems to be like the 4-person co-op shooter is really like you know, Back for Blood is coming out from the original Left 4 Dead team like in a couple months. And stuff that looks like a lot of fun. But so Arcane showed off it was just the CGI trailer. But they are drinks. Yeah, they're 4-person co-op shooters are extremely fun. So yeah, so that Arcane showed off a trailer, and Arcane are the people who make Dishonored.
Yeah, that game looks. What was it called?
Redfall.
Redfall.
And
Yeah, that looks really pretty cool.
It takes place in a fictional town called Redfall, Massachusetts.
Hmm. Oh, so I did check on Swansong. It is set in Boston, so that's
cool.
fun. Yeah, I don't know when it's meant to release, but yeah, if you're sad about Bloodlines 2, there will be food on this table. You will not go hungry.
yeah. There's so much coming out these days.
Yeah. There was also I didn't look up any information about it, but I mentioned too there's another werewolf the apocalypse game coming out. So that's not really my wheelhouse. I didn't look into it, but that's also out there. We did finish we finished what's it called? Heart of the Forest.
Okay.
Played that one all the way through. I think Nate, you may have watched me play a couple minutes of that.
I watched a little bit of it. I didn't watch you finish it.
Yeah, it's really good. It is a game that has a lot of reading to it, but I played it with my boyfriend, and that was like it was really nice because we were reading parts and making those decisions together, and that narrative is surprisingly deep, and you have to make surprisingly hard choices. So that's a game that I recommend. The art was interesting, sometimes beautiful, sometimes upsetting, but
do you think you're gonna replay it and make different choices?
Maybe. I think I want to give it some time because in a game like that with so much stuff that is definitely going to be repetitive, you're kind of investing hours like going through things you've already seen. So I think it's definitely one that I will want to play again in maybe a year or two, but for right now it's super fresh. So it definitely, if you are the type of person who doesn't mind running through games like that a lot, there are lots of different endings. I think Jinx had said that she got an entirely different ending, or she hinted at the fact that she had gotten an entirely different ending than what we got when we played. So yeah, it was cool. I think we got the goodest ending. We didn't murder anybody we cared about, and we stopped the destruction of our home. So yeah, I hope that there's going to be another one in the series, because that story ended sort of what I would say on a cliffhanger. So
nice.
Hopefully.
Okay, so I have this quest log. So I got his collaborator's name. It's Julius, one of the Thin Bloods that hangs out on the beach in Santa Monica.
Oh, okay.
So
better go deal with Julius.
Yep.
Need a ride?
Yeah, just drive. Okay, so Santa Monica.
Oh, another vampire thing. I don't know if there's anybody in your audience who's actually interested in it. I haven't played it yet, but Crusader Kings has always had a very strong modding community, and it's a Paradox game. So the Dark Ages vampire mod for Crusader Kings 3 is complete out now. I don't remember what it's called, but I'm sure if you Google it, you can find it.
Okay.
And my friend who plays just thousands of hours of that style of Paradox games says it's great. Also, Jinx, if this is of interest to you, there's evidently going to be a Dark Ages Mage mod also coming out for
oh, that's cool.
Yeah, so
I knew the
or not Mage. It's not Mage, it's Ars Magica. So Ars Magica is a early White Wolf property that is essentially like it's magic. That's what it is. So anyway. Yeah.
That's cool. I did not know, like, I know the modding community for those games is really huge. Mm-hmm. I did not know that was a particular thing that people did. I know like Game of Thrones, for example, is really big for those.
Yeah, the vampire community, especially like the Dark Ages community, is really, I mean, there's tons of lore to draw from, so they put all the characters in there, and yeah, it looks cool. It looks very cool.
No.
Uh-oh.
Please, I don't know. I didn't mean to. I don't.
Okay. Whoa, what the?
I'm so no.
Jesus!
That's so not right.
How do you want it? Decapitation? Barbecue? Cobain special?
God. You just beat a jerk, huh?
How the hell did... So do I... Okay, I'm... You're leaving LA.
Oh, God.
Okay, here we go. We're all just pawns in a game without rules, Julius. On the one hand, I don't like doing the dirty work of the Camarilla.
Right.
On the other, like, I'm not their stooge. On the other hand, I am, as of this night, I am a vampire, and I have to live in this
society.
I live in a society.
So just to be clear, the person who asked you to do this was actually the Baron of Hollywood, who is an anarch, because the Masquerade is something that everyone has to follow,
okay.
Because it's not about rules, it's about the destruction of the species.
Yeah, this is survival. I'm sorry, Julius.
Oh. Poor Julius. Now, they did give you the option to not do it, so...
Yeah, they did. But...
Now, you don't lose humanity for it.
Yeah.
So... Yeah, we live in a vampire society.
What button is it? Okay.
If this were a different kind of game, you would get a little thing that says the Thin Bloods will remember this,
Yeah.
But
I was actually wondering how that was gonna go, because the last time I was on the beach, it was full of people.
yeah.
So,
Well,
that was made easy.
Well, part of it is that I think that at some point during this game, the Thin Bloods had to clear out, because they're at this point in the narrative, at the point that this game is set, Thin Bloods are still third-class citizens, and
Right.
because they're essentially harbingers of the apocalypse. So most vampires are like, fuck no, and we got to get rid of them, or they're going to end our entire, they're going to bring about Gehenna. So I doubt that anybody would be mad at you for killing a Thin Blood. They're abominations,
It's
by
not
the
their
time,
fault, though.
right? Well, and by the time V5 comes along, the ranks have been thinned so much because of the Second Inquisition and some other apocalypse events, because they were harbinging the apocalypse a little bit, that they start to be recognized in vampire society, and there's actually like a pathway to getting a clan. If you do enough good deeds, sometimes the prince of the city will be like, okay, why don't you just diablerize a real vampire, and then you can become a real boy.
Oh, okay.
Which is pretty fucking wild, because diablerie is like one of the major sins of being a vampire.
That's like completely draining their blood, right?
Yeah, it's destroying them from the soul down. Like,
Oh, jeez.
oh, this is fun. Yeah, definitely go in here.
Okay.
Oh, you may not be able to go yet.
Nope, doesn't even give me an option to
Pick that lock.
Okay. Where is... Alright, where is VV?
VV is in the strip club.
Oh, right.
The nice strip club.
Which one is that?
I don't remember. It's the one all the way at the end of the street. Vesuvius.
Okay. That's right. Not the ass pole. I think
No,
that's
not
just
the
a
ass
bar.
pole. Yeah,
There's the sin
the
bin.
sin bin is underneath. So.
Alright. Alright. I hope whichever band's music is playing in this enjoys the ad revenue that my videos bring them.
I feel like it should be demonetized because of the strippers.
Yeah, no. So, the one from last time was demonetized because of the music, but there's like options to like automatically cut the music out and stuff.
Yeah.
But it was demonetized because of the music, and it said they could still do ads on it, but it's ads where the copyright holders would get revenue. So there was no mention of the strippers, so who knows? Alright.
Look who's back.
Oh, it's Miss Velour, right?
Yes.
About had her.
Oh, I suppose I should just tear it up. But
Demonetized for boobs, steal monetization.
that man's soul. Here.
Do it yourself, you pompous poser, Toreador crybaby.
Be nice to Vivi. She's the best vampire in this game.
Yeah. I found the name of his source.
I mean,
It's taken care of.
difficult, but
Oh, Masquerade Redemption. Okay. How much do you appreciate it?
the incredible lengths you've gone to be an asshole.
Tell me about yourself. Okay. Cool.
I know that there's a way to make Vivi like you enough to get a scene with her.
Ooh.
Okay, I suspect that there is a way. I did not manage it as a Toreador when I played through this game. So
the thing is, though... Oh, no, I was going to say I'm a Tremere. Okay.
yeah.
So.
Yeah,
Okay.
I do not know how you convince Vivi that you're a hot enough guy.
Start by buying her merchandise. Alright, we can always come back to that.
Hey, could you possibly lower the streaming quality on Discord?
Yes, I can do that. Give me
It
1
is
second.
extremely jittery for me. So.
Okay, let me know if that improves.
It's loading.
Yep.
Oh yeah, that's much better.
Much better? Okay.
Yeah,
Alright.
it's still a little jittery, but it'll be fine.
Okay.
It looks good on Twitch, but
Does it? Okay.
for me,
Alright, so I'm meeting in the alley behind the Fast Buck. Hard luck pawn. This is the Fast Buck. Okay. It's probably this shady looking fucker.
What do you want? Yeah? I mean, what? Who the hell? Tape? What tape. I don't know what the hell you're talking. All right. Sorry. It's just that... I mean, something is... I don't know. I mean, when it comes to video, I've seen everything. And I do mean everything. But this thing, it's sick. It can't be real, but it is. I know it. It's real, and it scares the hell out of me.
And I'm never gonna look at horses the same way.
Oh, you have no idea. It's disgusting. That girl, the things that are happening to her. It just ain't right, man. It just ain't right. No.
Okay.
Something's wrong.
What are you talking about?
Wherever I look, I see things. In the shadows.
What's that smell? Did you shit your pants? Hand it over.
Why are you so mean?
This crap.
I don't know.
To get his own goddamn... What the hell was that? I don't have it. I stashed it someplace. Look, you need to find Ginger Swans. Huh?
Okay.
What the... Oh, Christ!
Oh.
I mean, there was the sound of this. That's what it sounded like.
Yep. Oh, there's blood on the wall.
Oh, shit.
A severed arm! Yeah, grab that shit. That's the greatest weapon in the game!
Alright. Sure.
I think that you missed the mannequin arm.
Oh, is there a mannequin arm?
I think so, but maybe I'm wrong.
I mean, that makes a lot of sense. That seems like something this game would have.
I don't mean that that's the best weapon in the game because it's good. I just think it's very funny.
I know.
I like how the hand is floppy.
Yeah, it is. Alright.
Yeah, can you maybe lower your FPS again? I'm sorry.
Yeah. Let me do this. Here we go. I'll do this. There we go. It was streaming at 60 for some reason.
Yeah.
I've been doing that.
Which, I mean, shouldn't be a problem, but for some reason, I don't know.
Have you seen... Okay. Just slap somebody with somebody else's hand. Okay. Oh. This guy told me where to go. He was a bit freaked out. He told you stashed the tape somewhere, but the only clue you have are the words Ginger Swans. Okay. I mean, Ginger Swans sounds like a stripper name.
It does sound like a stripper name. I do not remember how to finish this quest, so.
Okay.
Buddy, go your own way.
Ginger Swans. Like, see, redhead? That could totally be a Ginger Swans, right?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, let's start.
Oh, Phoebe's gone.
Nope, she's...
Oh.
Oh no, that's not her. And I can't get over there. Okay. Damn.
I mean, shit, I wish that my break room had a hot tub.
Right?
I realize it's not really a break room. You still do have to work in there sometimes, but...
Yeah. Sex work is work, people. Remember to pay your strippers and dancers.
Hey, sweetheart. How are you tonight? Do anything for you?
Let's try it.
Vivi sent you? Oh, right. She paid for you in advance. She told me
Oh,
to give
my.
you whatever you wanted. Just follow me. We're almost there.
Call 1-900.
These strippers are more naked than the GTA Online strippers.
Right?
Here we are. Now, what would you like me to do? I just love a man who...
Come here, I have a secret to tell you. I'm not hungry right now, just dance for me.
Don't kill the stripper.
Well,
What is this dance?
I don't know.
Well,
Quick, what was that code for the boob? Oh man.
Cute. There we are. Now, what would you like me...
Oh, I guess I can.
Yeah, gonna be a long night.
Oh, her name is Mist, apparently. Okay.
Misty.
Mist. Oh, Misty with an I. I see. Yep. Can I talk to... Alright. Nope. Wrong way. How do I get out of here?
Towards the ATM.
Right. Oh. Okay. Ginger swans.
Oh, it's a videotape. Maybe it's in the.
Oh,
maybe it's in the...
shit. Good call.
This is the real detective work here.
Yep.
What can I do for you, Slick? Ginger Swan? No, name doesn't ring a bell. But I've got plenty of videos by Ginger Twister. Man, the things that girl can do. I got a new one called...
So, do I have to actually look and find it?
I don't know. I mean, that was just a guess. I might be wrong. I don't know.
It makes a lot of sense.
What can I do for you?
Hang on. Okay.
What can I do for you? Ginger...
Great, I'll remember that. Okay. Ginger. Let's see.
Nothing down there but dead bodies.
Hey, there should only be one dead body. Oh, and a
Oh.
katana. I think I have one of those. Yeah, I do. Okay. Did that bring me outside? Weird.
Yep. I love how the peep show just has it fucking spray painted on the fucking wall. It's
Alright.
classy establishment.
Hey, look at this. Oh, okay. Was not expecting that.
Well, I hope you got your arm ready.
Oh yeah, I do. Always got it. Are there like So I know there's like ghosts and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Are there like ghouls like undead that like just like to eat people or anything like that?
So specifically, ghouls are the word is used in a different way in VtM.
Right. Yeah, ghouls are the like familiars basically. That's right.
Yeah.
I haven't run into one in I think in a few episodes.
But there are certain vampires who have.
I want to think about knocking next time I damn near blew your hat off. Thought you might be a zombie.
Okay, discount John Travolta.
Why would you think I was a
Yeah.
zombie?
I guess that's the question. Are there like zombies?
I'm the caretaker here.
I guess
Romero.
we'll see.
Exactly
Yeah.
keep people from getting in, although that is part of my job. No, you see,
Okay.
it's like this. Every night around this time for the past, several months now, Dead have been getting up with an itch to stroll down Hollywood Boulevard. Nobody knows why. Till they figured out they needed a volunteer to patch the problem, and I stepped forward. Problem temporarily solved. The Baron's happy. I get to shoot zombies, and guarantee I get my blood for another month. Who knows? Vampire necro hoodoo.
Okay,
toxic
so
waste,
necromancy is a
solar
thing.
radiation. The important part is they continue to rise up. Shoot them, blow them away, frag them, whatever the situation calls. You're telling me. As far as I know, I'm the only person around Hollywood who considers marksmanship an art. A lot of the stiffs around here used to be asshole celebrities, too. I love my job. Hey, you wouldn't be interested in watching the place while I go handle some business, would you? I'm not supposed to leave, or it might end up in a zombie holocaust or something. Like one time, these goths snuck in. Wasn't pretty.
Were those your friends, Samantha?
Probably.
Let's see. If you can't shoot straight, I can probably fix that. And I'll be back in about 5 minutes. If you should see any zombies in that time, you need to put them down. Now, they're dead.
Why do you turn in? Okay.
No. Just...
Okay.
Fantastic. Only one rule. Nothing.
Okay. Sure. This is probably not gonna go well. But cool, did he just give me a shotgun with one round?
Yeah, you have 5 minutes, and they definitely are heading towards the gates. So, oh, remember how good you are with guns?
Right, it's not a shotgun. It's a...
I don't know if you remember how good you are with guns.
No, I do. It was just... I just wanted to see. Why the fuck would this be the weapon that you use in a zombie apocalypse? Oh, God. I know what you're thinking. This weapon isn't sharp. No, it's not. But it makes more sense. Oh, geez, that does, like, no damage.
It's fun, though.
It is fun. Oh, okay. Alright, we're definitely gonna just switch to a... Anyways, I guess... Well, sorry, go ahead.
No, I'm just trying to remember if they go out the hole. I would stay on the path. I think they just continuously come out of the dirt, so.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It might come out of the dirt on the path too, I'm not sure.
So, anyways, what I was asking before was, like, are there, like, I guess was sort of this, like, are there, like, zombie-like creatures or anything like that?
Yes and no. I mean, obviously there's, like, these things that are probably being raised due to necromancy.
It says brains.
Brains.
That's good.
I don't think they care about blood purge.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh shit, that one is trying to get out. I should not let that happen.
Yeah, there is a back gate. I don't have any fucking clue where it's at, though. Do not drink their blood. You will regret that.
Okay, I was gonna ask that next. Okay, I can't drink their blood, but what if I do blood theft?
I don't think that worked.
No, it didn't. I kind of just want to take a look at this. Oh. Okay, so here's the other gate. I feel like vampires would sort of have a thing against necromancy.
Yeah, that's accurate.
Okay. Just because, like, they're undead, they probably wouldn't like other undead being risen.
So, there's, in Modern Knights, there's, like, one main clan that does necromancy, the Giovanni. I don't think they're in this game. Well, they're not in V5 anymore because the Giovanni are kind of gross. They're like specifically a mafioso family that participates in a lot of inbreeding. Is one of their storyline plot points.
Oh, jeez.
And because their blood is particularly good at necromancy, they want to keep it in the family. You know,
Oh,
one of those,
right.
one of those kind of situations.
Oh, looks like the gate is actually getting bent. Okay.
Yeah. You've only got 40 seconds left. You should be fine. But yeah, they're kind of gross and questionable from a race perspective. So they've kind of been jettisoned from the plot of the game. And so initially, the Necromancers were the Cappadocians and a couple of other smaller sects. But the Giovanni sort of overtook the Cappadocians in ancient vampire lore. But they're the Cappadocians are more like scholars who are interested in the state of birth and rebirth and all that stuff. But yeah, they were not well liked because necromancy bad, basically.
Okay.
Very nice. Whole time I was getting that six-pack, I kept thinking, I might have made a mistake. Can't believe I missed out on tonight's action.
This fucking guy.
Hey, let me give you something for the... What have I got to give? I can give you a couple...
I don't need ammo because I can't shoot. Teach me how to use a firearm.
It's true. You're shit at guns.
I literally don't even have an option. So I bet it's because my shooting skill is so low.
Keep your eyes on the target even after you shoot, and use the sight. That's what it's there for. And style doesn't count for jack if you can't hit anything. Would you look at the time? $1 Million Midnight Movie's about to start. Tonight's Teen Mummy meets Hercules Jr. You son of...
Sure.
My God.
That was pretty random. I was not expecting that.
Yeah.
Like, at all.
You only die once a night.
That's good. I wonder what happens if they get out. If it's just like an instant like game over screen, or if it's like, or if there's like a little cutscene.
It's genuinely so hard to fail that. Like, I have no idea.
Yeah, I noticed the gate was getting bent a little bit, but it was like I only had to focus on one. Alright, I definitely need some blood at some point. Okay. Right. Let's check this place.
You have blood bags in your pocket, so...
Oh, yeah, that's right. Let's do... Oh, I have a couple. Okay.
Yeah.
Ooh, Elder.
I don't know if that gives you, like, a boost on anything, or... Oh, it just fills you up all the way.
Yeah.
That's nice.
That's what I'm here for. And hey, why don't you call me sometime?
You ever
Area
think
code
like
323
all the world is
KL5
one big video game?
Looks like somebody's been
we
waiting
are
to
all
skip my
characters in it?
Jesus.
Hola.
Deep, man.
Scorpions, marshmallows, cyanide.
I wonder how they
Crossbow. Okay.
Counter to buy
Middle
alcohol, porn,
Ages.
and or cigarettes, bro. You must be as high as this counter to buy alcohol, porn, and or cigarettes, bro.
I love all the products. They're so
Yeah.
good. The chips are some of the best.
Where are the... Oh.
There's
Where are
candy.
those bags?
Picky mixed candies.
Chops Ahoy. Okay. Oh, yeah, those things right there. The, like, peanut butter crackers.
Uh-huh.
Those look pretty good. Hamburger. Okay.
It's just hamburger.
Oh. Popcorn.
Like combined pizza.
Moth mothers.
Mothers? Oh, mothers.
Not
right.
moth mothers?
Yeah, moth mothers, obviously. Yeah, don't. Alright. Okay. Oh, right. Caroline's. I should probably look up at this point where to go for this. Says. Alright. It is Ginger Swans.
Yep. Let me look it up for you.
Alright, thank you.
Okay. You were correct. You went into the right place, so you actually do need to go back into the cemetery.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's a gravestone, I assume?
Yep.
Alright, can I get in through here?
Yep.
Ah, right.
I wonder, is there a way on Twitch to have the text of the chat disappear after you don't get a comment for a while?
So the overlay I'm using, it disappears after, like, it's only on screen for like 10 seconds or so.
Okay, because it's still on screen, is all.
Oh.
Yeah, so I don't know if the overlay is just not working. It's not a big deal, I was just curious. That's the house. I think it's a mausoleum, so.
Okay. Yeah, I tried to go into one. Oh, you know what? Nope. Oh, okay. I didn't come all the way down here.
Yeah, man, there's a lot more graveyard. You didn't even.
Yeah, I guess that guy. That's weird, because if this is where you need to go for a quest, and it's like you do the thing for that guy, and then it just spits you outside the cemetery.
Yeah.
That's a weird design. Okay, this makes sense. Hallelujah. Okay. This mausoleum is fucking huge. Alright, we're gonna... Guess we'll do this methodically. I mean, it's gotta be something that sticks out, because, like, you can't really read the names.
Right.
You know, so...
I don't understand why these two open, though.
Yeah. Ah. Okay.
I like how there's just, like, bones on the fucking floor, man.
I mean, this place hasn't been kept up in a while.
Well, to be fair, the dead rise every night, so...
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, if I was, like, contracted to like, repair the mausoleum or whatever during that, I'd be like, look, I don't care what you're paying me, sun's setting, I'm getting the fuck out of here.
So I'm assuming those gates that open must be the thing.
Yeah. So...
I don't you feel like one of those little things is a switch?
Yeah. Let's...
Let's see here.
Ugh. Where? Okay.
Oh, okay. So, you have to Google her first.
What?
Yeah. You have to go to the internet cafe and Google her to find out where in the mausoleum she's buried, because it doesn't just let you start randomly opening crypts.
Look, I'm burning moonlight here, okay? This is ridiculous.
It's very funny.
Yeah. That is some truly archaic level design. Or mission design, I should say. Why would you think that would be a thing?
To Google her?
Like...
I mean, literally to look up the solution to this puzzle, you've made me Google her. It's not that crazy of an idea that you would need to
I'm saying in the lore and the mechanics of the game, why would anybody think that?
I mean, it's not the craziest thing to be like, oh, I don't know that name. Let me Google it. So there is a step where if you go back to the Baron and you're like, I don't know what this is, like, is there something I can do with it? And he's like, that name sounds familiar, and like directs you to come Google it.
Okay.
So it's not, like I said, it's not the most crazy thing in the world.
I guess.
There you go.
Hollywood Celebrity Database. All right. Oh, that's right. It was the thing. It was the thing with all the names that I said I would look at later.
We looked at some of them.
Yep. Ginger Swan. Swan, a name synonymous with beauty and glamour to this day, was a great celebrity of the late 40s and early 50s. Her credits included such movies as Gilded Hummingbirds, and When No Means Yes.
God.
After her passing in 1964, she was interred in the Hollywood Forever Cemetery Mausoleum.
This doesn't tell you which crypt, but at least gives you an idea. That's pretty silly.
Yeah, okay. Let's... I just really have a, like... I have a pet peeve where it's like... with design like this, where it's like... Okay, I've gone to the place where the thing is, but I haven't done a specific step.
Right. I get what you mean, and I think that if I hadn't looked it up, I probably would have suggested just going to the Baron, and then he would have told you what to do.
Okay.
So there is that, but like, it is kind of goofy that like you could go literally to the place you need to be, and they're like, "No, sorry, can't do anything here." I'm gonna eat an ice cream. I hope you're okay with that.
Oh no, yeah, that sounds great. I'd love an ice cream. Had ice cream today.
I got this box of Sunday cone drumsticks. You know.
Ooh, yeah, I love
Sunday
those.
cones. But like every single one in the box is fucked up.
Oh really?
Yeah, it's like I got a whole box of seconds. This one is, it looks okay, but like the tip is broken off, like the bottom tip. It's in the bag, so I'm still going to be able to eat it, but like the tip's broken off. One I had last night, it was a caramel one, and the caramel had not been shot straight down the center, so like the whole side of the cone was sort of saturated in it. It was weird.
Weird.
And one of the ones in there is like partially like dented in on one side, like the ice cream didn't get injected all the way. I don't know, the whole box seems like a box of seconds, which is not great. Doesn't make me feel that confident when I'm going to try to eat it, but normally these things are great, no complaints, but this time I got questions all the way down.
Yeah. Got like the last box that was made that day.
Mm-hmm. I need some quality control, man.
Can I interact with any of these? What the fuck? Oh, here it is. Look, it's literally fucking...
Lit up now.
Are you kidding me? Horror tape, a battered video cassette. The labeling is cheap and worn. You can barely make out Devil Spawn Flesh Feast 1 and the logo, which looks somewhat like DMP. It appears this tape has changed hands more than a few times. Alright. This is great. Making progress.
Mm-hmm.
This cider that I'm drinking just came out with the sangria flavor, and it is fucking incredible.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. Yeah, it's not like an actual sangria. It's still only like 5% alcohol, but it is so good.
What brand is the cider?
It's down east. It's a Boston brand.
Hmm.
So yeah, all right. Where is Isaac?
Behind the Italian restaurant. So the other direction, other side of the street.
Is this the Italian restaurant?
No, it's all the way down.
Oh, all the way down. Oh, right. Okay. Where is he?
The other side? I think there's an alley to your left. Or to your right. Maybe it's on the other side of the print store.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. That's right. Okay. Fucking vampires and their side doors. It's like, we own the night. Yeah, well, you also always go in through the side door, so.
You made good time. I didn't doubt you'd find this, and I apologize if I was overly imperious before. A reflex action. I get a lot of young blood in here forgetting their place. I'll assist you.
Role-playing joke.
I can with the task. But first.
What? About the young blood?
No, about a reflex action.
Oh, good one.
I do have a feeling that whatever's here may be of use to both of us.
What the fuck?
This is not pornography.
Speak for yourself. Death Mask Productions. Oh, that's the DMP that was on the tape.
It's more disturbing than I was led to believe. You can understand my concern now, can't you? It just so happens that around the time this snuff film started circulating, the Nosferatu disappeared. I tried to elicit their help in tracking down the source. And for the first time in all these years, I was dismayed by their absence.
How do you usually
I just
contact
put the word
them?
out I'm looking for them, and sooner or later, they appear. I assume it does. It's awfully coincidental otherwise. Those creatures. I don't know how many professional FX houses can pull those off. There's a problem, though, in that the film's incomplete. The first half is damaged.
Why do we need a complete copy?
Also, I think it's really funny that he's like, the graphics are like so advanced, like it must be real. Like, really? This is what you're going with?
If you think you can find them without my...
Alright, where do we find a better
spit, shine, gloss of the Hollywood Dream Factory, there's another city churning out a vile byproduct for the furtive consumption of a debauched audience. I have no doubt the film's found its way to another smut peddler.
You gotta be nice to the Baron. He's like...
Neonate doesn't. Not one brick of this city's Camarilla...
I actually really like the Baron.
Yeah, honestly, this guy seems fine. As far as as far as barons go.
Yep. He cares about his people, and like doesn't really lord it over you that his position is high. Like, he's all right.
Yeah. All right. So, where do we go from here? So he said a smut peddler, right? Oh, look at those points.
Oh yeah.
I can finally do it. Blood boil. Yes. Alright.
Man, it would suck to be a person who got your blood boiled.
Yeah. Especially because target's blood is instantly heated to boiling, causing him to explode violently. Others nearby take blast damage from the explosion.
Mm-hmm.
Jeez. Oh.
What?
That quest I had, like, from near the very beginning in Santa Monica.
Mm-hmm.
A bloody murder scene. The killing was extremely brutal, vicious, and beast-like.
Mm-hmm.
So I wonder if that's... Okay. Okay, Hollywood. Isaac wants a complete version. Smut peddlers. Right. Well, I know just where to find a smut peddler. Ooh, maybe I can Google it.
Maybe you can Google it. So, two things.
Mm-hmm.
In my Dark Ages game, I've mentioned this before, but my character is a Malkavian, but she used to be a mage, who was being groomed by the Tremere. And then due to some circumstances, she ended up getting embraced by a different clan. We're in Constantinople, between the siege of 1203 and the siege of 1204. We're like in that 6 months in between those two sieges.
Okay.
We're set during the which crusade is that? You know better than I do. You're the history major.
I honestly, so many of them happen so close together.
Mm-hmm.
So that would.
It's the one where they. So it's the one where they sacked Constantinople. That's it's the one. It's the third crusade. Maybe the second one.
That sounds right.
But yeah. So we're set during that time period. But
I'm gonna look it up now because I'm curious. Sack of Constant. I'm actually listening to a book about one of the final battles of the Crusades,
mm-hmm.
and the author, it's an audiobook, and the guy pronounces things really fucking weirdly. It was the Fourth Crusade. Okay.
Yeah.
He pronounces trebuchet like trebuchet.
I saw a
what can I do for
a TikTok about that where someone was getting mad that someone corrected someone saying octopuses to octopi,
mm-hmm.
because octopi is Greek and octopus is Latin. Or the other way around. So it would actually be octopodes, but it would be pronounced octopodus.
Oh, jeez.
I think I'm saying that right. But yeah, he was cackling about the idea of octopodes.
That's great.
But yeah, so anyway, in the Dark Ages game, we're in Constantinople, and there's a fucking Tremere who keeps dominating us and stealing minutes of our life. And I'm furious about it. I'm mad. Because there's in addition to being able to boil the blood in my veins, he can also just walk up on a group of people and then dominate them to where they forget whatever happened to them for the last hour.
Oh, jeez.
And it's awful. It's infuriating. Also, I don't remember if we talked about this last time. I think we didn't. Pardon me, I got the hiccups. I think we weren't watching it last time we talked, but I started watching the Aaron Spelling Kindred the Embraced TV show again.
Oh yeah, how is that?
It's horrible, but in a great way, like super enjoyably. Like it's very enjoyable, especially if you're a fan of this kind of bullshit, because it is so very early 90s. It's interesting because like Vampire has this reputation of being very like alt goth kind of, you know, like dark dance clubs and stuff. But this is like 90210 with vampires.
Okay.
It is great. It's so funny to have it be like the dark gothy nightclub is called Haven. And the music that they play is like pure like adult alternative. There is literally a scene in this show where the soundtrack is Orinoco Flow by Enya. It is amazing.
What?
It is such a it's so funny to watch the show and just be like, wait, what is that? Just like realize what you're listening to. Oh my god, it's so good. It's very enjoyable. It does have some of the literal worst kissing I've ever seen in a TV show. Like, have you ever watched something and it had two people kissing in it and you're just like, that's disgusting. That's the most obscene.
Oh yeah.
It's not pornographically obscene. It's just like, oh my god, I hate to watch these two people mash faces together. It's awful. Some of the worst kissing I've ever seen in life, and the lore is completely all over the place. Like, if you're a lore purist, you're gonna spend a lot of time yelling at the screen because shit makes no sense. But yeah, totally a great time if you can find it.
How many seasons of it did they make?
They made like 9 episodes. It did not do well.
Oh.
But oh dear. Look at all those big giant gross handprints. Holy shit.
Yeah, those, I think they might be claw marks or like feet marks or whatever, yeah. So, yeah, I talked to this guy on the phone. He told me this room.
Did you pick up that card? There you go.
Internet cafe key card.
Jinx says the worst kissing in a movie goes to Mask of Zorro. That's Antonio Banderas and Catherine Zeta-Jones, is it not?
Excuse me.
Should probably try marking the game you're playing as retro instead of Vampire the Masquerade. Why is that, Jinx? Okay.
Hagfish open mouth kissing.
I'm glad that you've answered that question, but can you answer the other question too? I know you're on a delay. I'm just. Oh, well, you know, last time we streamed, marked as Vampire the Masquerade, the actual account for the Onyx Path, who is the publisher of Vampire the Masquerade, was on our chat for a little while, and evidently brought a couple of viewers with them. So
yeah,
yeah.
But yeah, we can definitely try that out next time.
Yeah, for sure.
So.
Yeah, it scared the living heck out of me, Jinx.
No one waiting for you.
It startled the living crap out of me to see that, and it made me feel like I shouldn't talk about lore anymore, because what if I'm wrong? I'm like, oh no, the teacher came into the classroom where I was giving a pontification speech. I've said this before, but I feel like the only thing that I could do...
Fuck me.
What? An arm monster.
Okay, that did surprise me a little bit.
Yeah. I've said this before, but the only thing that I can do, that I could do a buckle up cupcake thread on Twitter would be about fucking vampire lore. So.
Yeah.
I think one of the hallmarks of those buckle up cupcake threads, I call them that, I don't know if that makes sense, but that's definitely what I think of them as, is is the fact. Jesus.
Yes.
That's pretty great.
It uses quite a bit of blood, but
it does. It's fun to watch, though.
Yeah.
The thing about those threads is that they're usually like just wrong enough to be annoying.
Right.
if you know anything about the subject, they're just that much incorrect.
It's like you're not literally wrong. Like, you're not literally wrong, but like this conclusion that you've drawn is such like a freshman, like high school freshman level of understanding.
Right.
Or like this one thing that you've said is technically correct, but it doesn't account for the entire conclusion that you're making.
Right. It's extremely unsubtle.
Yeah. Like no, this one person is not responsible for the entirety of the swear words that we say, or I don't know, something.
Yeah, I think the more aggressively, where they're like, "Okay, assholes, I'm gonna fucking teach you something." Jesus, look at that set. The porn set next to the dumpster. Jesus. There are 4 genders. I think that's what this
making some real trashy content here.
Select your gender from these 4 sets, please.
Don't worry, there's another one over here.
Oh.
The secret 5th gender has been unlocked.
New gender just dropped. Oh, that's very funny.
Oh,
the heart-shaped bed. That's me. That's my gender.
So...
Jinx, if someone's showing you porn without your consent, you need to call the cops. Oh no!
Also, yeah, Jinx was right. She said that's why there were only handprints and no footprints before.
Yep.
Because of the hand monsters. Okay.
Jeepers.
Oh, can I lockpick this? 10?
No.
Fuck.
Can you go in through the window?
Oh, it's... yeah. Possibly? I doubt it. No, I... See, the problem here is that they're just arms and a torso. I have legs, too, so I can't...
Oh, yeah. Definitely.
Get in through the window.
I don't think that... What's your current...
Points, yeah.
5? You're only at 5? Yeah. Jinx turning into a mist is a great idea. Unfortunately, Nate's character has not reached that level of Tremere yet. Cannot turn into a blood mist. Wow, man, there's some really gross shit down here.
We're not talking about the monsters.
No, the monsters are fine. They're adorable.
Like that just can't be comfortable. Like you get into it and, you know, don't even mind the blood on the wall. It's just like the bed, eventually you're gonna get it until it falls down, right? And that's just gonna hurt everybody.
Okay, there's handcuffs probably involved in that. Jesus! Tap dancing Christ!
Medical play is totally a thing.
No, I know. You don't gotta tell me what kind of porn there is. That's just a glory hole.
Oh, yeah. I mean...
That's very funny. This is fucked up.
Take that picture.
Jinx! That's not what that means!
I see glory. Ludiger, thank you for the follow. You came in at a weird time. So yeah, this is a whole lot of stuff going on.
Oh, there's a person back there.
Yeah.
Jesus, man, what the fuck is going on up there? Dad, everyone slaughtered up. Yeah, I mean, no, fuck it. Yeah, I'm with DMP. You 5-0. I know, but we didn't make that
that shit. I mean, one of the guys stole it, found it at the creepy house in the hills. We just copied it and put our names on it. Worse than anything we ever did. Worst thing I ever saw.
Come on, you guys are doing some pretty cool stuff. No.
Just get me out of here. Oh, no.
Oh, jeez. Wow,
he clipped all the way through the floor.
He just stopped existing. So yeah, you can still see his shadow. Okay. Get amped up on Pabst beer. Okay.
Oh no.
This is a very This reminds me, what was that band that put out like a horror like anthology like in the early 2000s?
Well, I don't know. Are you talking about like Rob Zombie? He made a bunch of horror movies.
No. This was like fucking made for fucking, well, not made for TV. This was like Cradle of Filth. Yeah. Yeah, I had a friend who showed me that stuff, and it was like their like a Cradle of Filth themed like some of their songs and stuff, and a bunch of this is the room that I couldn't get into. Okay. It was like a bunch of their songs, and like it was sort of like a horror anthology.
Mm-hmm.
And there was like one where it was like one of the things was like this guy was like typing in info, he was like I think he specific like the plot was like he worked for this organization, this like place that like found shitty websites and like got them shut down or whatever. Alright, doesn't look like I can use that computer, so I did get the tape though. So and he would just type in like random names until a site popped up, and it was like you can pay somebody to hurt or kill other people, and like each thing was like had a cost associated with it. So like slashing somebody's arm was like $500 or whatever, and eventually like the sites would get taken down, and like they would come up with another name, and this guy got addicted to it, and the end of it is eventually he gets like a message telling him to meet somewhere, and he goes and meets, and now he's in the videos.
Cool.
Like somebody else, yeah, like somebody else is like somebody else is okay. Yeah, like now he's in the videos, like somebody else is paying to hurt him. Yeah, and it was fucked up. Alright, let's... Alright. So now I'm... Oh, jeez.
The 90s and the early 2000s sure were a time, huh?
Right? Are they... So, like...
Why does... Oh, you have aggravated damage.
Hmm?
You have aggravated damage, so that's why the bar is yellow.
Okay.
So you need to drink some blood, but don't drink these abominations.
No, I was not planning on it. That sounds like a particularly bad idea. To drink there. Okay. So this is. Oh, I guess I should.
Put your axe away. Oh.
Okay. Huh. Interesting. Well, that was interesting. Yeah, so... these hand monsters are disgusting.
Yep.
Out of my way.
I assume I need to go tell... Yep, returned Isaac. Okay. Yeah, so...
You need some blood.
Yeah, I'll talk to Isaac and then I'll go to one of the clubs and get some blood. Because that's what clubs are for.
Yeah, well, Vivi already paid for you to drink that one girl's blood, so...
Yeah.
Oh, you can talk about Ash, the actor.
Yeah,
you already took care of that.
Yeah,
but...
that was last episode.
Involving myself would be... No.
That's weird, because I literally helped him last time.
It would be foolish not to be. Once they've got...
Won't they kill him wherever he goes?
The difficulty of escape. But I have faith in my child.
I literally killed dozens of hunters to help Ash last time, so... Jay Leno vampire. Yeah.
Any luck?
Those things on tape are real.
The work of a fiend. Hand me the tape. There might be something on it that will give us some insight into what it's motive.
Alright, this is about to be gross. I've seen so many videos that start like this.
Now, vampires can do a lot of stuff, but magically closed doors is not one of them. Also, the camera angles on this are great, huh?
Yeah.
Good coverage.
Okay, I hate that these things seem to have an asshole. Also, how is this telling us any more than what we already...
It shows the...
I guess it shows the front of the mansion.
The front of the house, yeah.
Yeah. But...
The house in the tape. I know it. It's in the hills. King's Way, if I'm... My guess is that the fiend that made this tape is using these creatures to hound the Nosferatu, which would explain their sudden absence. They're trapped.
Interesting.
Well, it's unfortunate that the prince needs you to see the Nosferatu, because it looks like this fiend knows how to get at them, and I doubt he's going to draw a map for you. Looks like King's Way is your only way in, unfortunately. I can have a car drop you off when you're ready. If I don't hear from the Nosferatu within the next few nights, I'll tell LaCroix he's going to need a new leading man and march a few of my own troops up the hill to finish the job.
Thanks, but I'll take a cab.
If I may give you one final word of warning, do not trust LaCroix. Do not play the damned politics of the Camarilla.
I don't.
A long time.
It's named after the shittiest drink.
That's for you to decide. I only know who you can't trust.
I don't trust you either. Okay.
I like the Baron.
Yeah.
He's a nice dude.
Let me...
So, hold on one second. I gotta check and see,
You do that, I'm gonna get some blood.
Okay.
Just back off.
Okay. So you should go back and talk to Isaac. And ask him
again.
Yeah, ask him if he needs help with anything, because he's got a really good quest that I definitely want you to see. So.
Oh, okay.
Get your blood first. Maybe we can start with that next time.
Yeah, that makes sense. I'll get the blood and then I'll go talk to him.
Okay.
Hey, sweetheart. How are you?
Oh, your hair's doing a... Misty, your hair, though.
Just follow.
I can't follow you if you don't walk. Thank you. Okay.
I just cannot believe genuinely how naked she is.
Yeah. Okay.
Now, what would you like me to...
Nom 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 nom.
Don't kill her. Oop,
I never do. I mean, that's not true. There is video evidence of me accidentally killing them countless times. Alright. She'll be alright.
Yeah, she's fine.
Alright. Remember to tip your sex
Tip
workers,
your
folks.
waitress.
That looks fun. I can't join. Okay. Hang on. Misty, Candy, Bambi, Cindy. Do they all end in I?
Of course, that's the brand.
Misty, Candy, Nikki. Oh yeah,
I love how you can't navigate this fucking place without jumping all over the place.
Yeah, I'm just so excited. All right, so let's talk to the Baron. So is it so it's just like another side quest that he has?
Yeah, he has a side quest for you.
Yeah, the dialogue, the way the dialogue trees are set up in this game are sometimes weird. Where it'd be, because like usually in a game it'd be like that would just be an option that I could ask him when I'm talking to him normally. Like,
right, but sometimes you just get locked out of conversation trees because you've chosen one thing and you got to go back in.
Yeah,
it's not perfect.
Yeah, and I get it. Like, oh, like you're paying for your actions. On the one hand, on the other hand, it's like, oh, okay, I just wanted to see what he'd say. Like, let me.
King's Way.
Okay, I had a few questions. Oh, let's just go through the list, I guess.
Yep.
You've met VV, have you? Of all the kindred I know, she seems the most alive. She's still young, though, but nonetheless adept. She's not my child, but she's become like a daughter to me. Certainly. The Nosferatu? I pity them, but I loathe their presence. I deal with them when it's necessary.
I don't know why there's so much hate for the Nosferatu.
Nowhere. They respect my streets, and I keep my politics out of their sewers. But I don't trust them by any stretch of...
Yeah, it's like, oh, they don't look like everyone else, but it's like...
Certainly.
I don't know, it's like you don't have... Every vampire knows that they don't have a choice of what bloodline they are.
Ash.
I mean, yeah, pretty much.
7 years ago, I saw a casting session for what would become -0. The moment I set eyes on him...
Oh, Ash is a new vampire. That's interesting.
I hadn't seen anything like him since Clift or Dean. He had the looks, the charisma, allure, that undefinable quality that makes a film legend.
Who's Clift?
The first movie with him made him a sensation.
I don't know.
And it also changed him.
Because I assume he means James Dean.
I no longer did.
Mm-hmm.
The parties, the drinking, the sports cars, the women. One night when I came to discuss his next role, I found him nearly dead of an overdose. And I couldn't let him go. I acted on impulse. I'd seen so many others die before their time, but with Ash,
interesting,
I had a chance to prevent that fate.
I mean, this guy seems pretty human, all things considered.
Mm-hmm.
Stated Ash. He still wanted to act, but I denied him his place in the limelight. He had to lie to his friends about his new lifestyle. He had to feed. I guess.
Okay. Does he hate
He feels
you?
Obligated to me. I don't think he hates me. Resents me, maybe. I am his sire, and he is my child, and there is... Certainly.
Interesting. Okay. Tell me about yourself.
In your lifetime, unwittingly or not, you have seen an Isaac Abrams production. As the financier of 30% of American film's top 100 movies, you must have. Being the Baron of Hollywood, I can do any project I want.
Interesting. Wow, did you produce Ape Race 2 and Ghost Brother? I loved those. I'm actually gonna ask if I can be in a movie.
Unless you're the most spectacular actor I've never heard of, your look would be a tough sell. But don't take it too hard. Once you're dead, there's no such thing as good publicity.
Fair.
You do have the ugliest hands that anyone's ever seen.
Well, I'm not gonna be a hand. I'm not asking if I can be in fucking commercials as a hand model. Did you produce Killbot Jr.? I love that movie.
Exemplary, not excremental films. Stewart, Lean, Hitchcock, Wilder, Holden, Dean, Scorsese, De Niro, and
look at these name drops.
My child. I remember some studio suit lost in time telling me the only thing they could use Bogart for was to move furniture. Certainly. There is
Here we
something,
go.
but it involves a gargoyle.
Oh shit, I love gargoyles.
That's got your attention. It's taken up residence in my beloved Asian theater. It is closed now, but that's beside the point. I sent some people to evict it, and it sent them back with a few less limbs. I can't have that monster attacking kindred in my city. It's a walking block of stone with a taste for blood. I'd suggest whatever method doesn't result in you being eviscerated. In truth, I'd rather have it as an ally.
Interesting.
But I doubt it's going to be chatty. Here's the key for the theater. I'll leave it up to you. Certainly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
So I would hold off on that, but
Yeah, that sounds like it might be a little.
Yeah.
That's good though. We got some side stuff done and some main story stuff done.
Now, I'll just tell you straight up. Gargoyles, made of stone, cannot be affected by magic. Badass motherfuckers who are definitely going to murder the death out of you. So
Okay.
consider your choice of actions wisely.
Gotcha. Just so I know what we're doing next time.
Did that work? Yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
Oh shit, gargoyles are real. I feel like if you're a new vampire, right? This is the first night I'm a vampire. Right? I feel like it'd be like, okay, zombies real? Okay, good to know. Gargoyles real? Okay. Werewolves? Sure.
Yeah, that's something that I was discussing with my storyteller about my Dark Ages game. I'm like, when you are an impossibility, a lot of things start to feel a lot more possible. So, oh, you're just gonna explode that lady? Kaboom!
Okay, I wanted to see what the damage looked like. What the splash damage looked like. Oh, frenzy. Okay. Effect lock. Okay.
That's fun. So when you run out of blood entirely, you just like go into a mindless feeding rage.
Yeah.
I mean, that's pretty much true. That's a thing that happens. Oh no, you've done a crime.
That was the criminal violation? That's the thing that drove the cops over the edge?
Yep. I mean, how are they gonna prove that you're the one who did the blood explosion?
Yeah, no, that's actually kind of fair.
I feel like even if somebody saw you do it, they'd be like, well. So it turns out.
Well, he was in the area, but.
It turns out drinking a policeman's blood is also a crime. It's interesting. I've never seen the frenzy happen before because you have you had just enough blood to go completely to zero.
Yeah, that's.
But otherwise, it doesn't let you.
Can I be damaged by this explosion? Looks like I can't. Okay. Yeah, because like other times I've tried to use things, it's just like not enough blood. Must wait to use that discipline. Oh, interesting. Okay.
Oh.
So it takes a few seconds for them to blow up, but it... Yeah, see, need more blood, so it doesn't drain me completely.
Yeah, it's interesting.
There we go. So, if I go... If I do blood heal again... Nope.
You can't... Yeah, I think that's interesting that you,
So it has... Oh, there we go.
Oh, there you go.
So what's interesting about this too is normally when these guys are like aware of shit, you can't just feed on them.
Yeah, when a vampire goes in a frenzy, he's kind of an unstoppable killing machine. Because you sort of lose all rational thought and you just will go until you're satiated or until the object of your frenzy is dead. Yeah, so lots of things can make a vampire frenzy. Being out of blood. There's a kind of frenzy that is specifically like a fear frenzy. If you get too close to fire and you lose your nerve.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Yeah, it's called Roshrek. I don't know how to pronounce it. But yeah, that makes you just run away until you cannot run any longer.
Oh wow. Okay.
Sucks ass. It sucks ass a lot.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah, but like just some vampires frenzy because they get so pissed off. Someone insults them, or they, you know, like a Bruja is.
I was gonna say, is that do certain like bloodlines have more of a chance of it, like a Bruja?
Yeah, so they some folks can resist frenzy, but a Bruja can't. So like you could suppress your anger, but a Bruja doesn't have that ability. So yeah. It's interesting. I've never seen it happen in the game before because it's hard to get down to that none blood stuff with your disciplines. So
it looks like my next couple of points, I'll be able to upgrade lockpicking. So nice. Yeah. So 7 points now, and lockpicking is either Dex or Security. So Dex is 8 and Security
9.
I'll probably do Security since it.
Yeah. I mean, Dex should give you two skill upgrades. So.
Oh shit. Okay, perfect. I'll do that then. Cool.
A little bit cheaper.
All right. Well, thank you everybody for watching. Yeah. If you're new here and just joined us, my name is Nate. I've been joined by Samantha.
Hi.
This is my first playthrough of Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines. I'm enjoying it so far. This is our, what did I say? I think our 12th episode.
12th episode.
Yeah. So this will go up on YouTube shortly.
Yep.
Within the next couple of days.
Did you end up making that playlist?
I'm going to make it. So this will be the third one going up on my channel. So it'll be and I'll just have to like link to the stuff on the old channel.
Yep.
And then I did a solo stream last week where I played some of that Necromunda hired gun game.
Yeah.
Which was pretty fun. And then yeah, so we try to stream this every Wednesday around this time, starting around usually around 8 or 9 Eastern time. So thanks for joining, thanks for watching, and have a good night.
Yep. Good night.
All right.
Oh. I think that Dale and I are gonna watch the next episode of Loki.